Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, or Thimpers if you prefer, and furs, Trashkin Hall. Good evening and welcome back to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, Rasp, a Trash Bear. Today we're getting right back into Skyrim,
I think
a
the
thieves'
college
realm.
is due for a change in leadership.
Yeah. We're getting right back into Skyrim, a thieves' life, a penalty run of Skyrim. Last time, we took Sneak Legendary, and we dropped off some sundry documents.
Services are what...
There we are. Any word, Chief?
Hundreds of years have gone into it. It's coming along slowly. I expect there will be some results soon. All right, then.
Nothing. You.
There are few places where not within Thalion is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He didn't like the Archmage. Thalion said he hated what this place was. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem. I sure know. Those are necroman. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around.
Alright. Well, that's a no-go. That's, good intentions. Right, not skills. Let's, pull that marker. We'll see about the drum next. Alright, let's see what we can do here. This doesn't end well, does it, Trashkin? Feel it. Alright. The midden. Well, here we go. This feels funky. Oh, garlic. Ah, Hall Continents, huh? Oh, good to know. Reminds me. We'll have to make another drop-off trip. Fairly certain it's gonna have to be soon. Well, that's a perfect opportunity for Jazagos. Nice. Not really gonna be able to sneak. Ah, dang it. Hello. Actually, I have a better idea. Scrolls. There we go. Well, let's... Anorak Forge. Strange that. The idea of just one confuses the hell out of me. Like the required item. I got nothing. Mid and dark. That can't be good. Keep your venom. Skeleton. Two for one. Accidentally ate some bone meal. Direro. Ah. That's progress, so let's check the other pathway. Worked out.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
Awesome!
I
the auger?
am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun.
Well, that's fine, I can work with that.
Those who have sent you have not told you what they seek.
No,
What
not
you
really.
Seek.
Well, I mean, I don't really seek anything.
You seek that which all who wield magic seek. Knowledge. You
Ah!
shall find
More
this.
gold in a warm bed?
Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You
True.
seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it.
Okay, enough of what I won't be able to do. Tell me what I
The
can.
Valdimar sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
I'm not the first.
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions.
Fair.
Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college.
Oh, dude, sold. Sign me up.
I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You
What do we need?
and those aiding you wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware.
Well, prevent, but yeah,
To
avoid
see
be nice.
through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center. So you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
You got it. Fort to Savos. I don't think Savos is going to be helped. Savos is pretty much a sock puppet, but if they insist. Oh, hold on. Oh. Okay. I forgot. I move faster these days. It feels like a sprint. It's not. But it feels like it after having to do all the sneak snooking. Trashkin, I'm just gonna take him, and I feel like there's something here that I missed entirely. Well, I'll be Trashkin, so apparently this is a a tie-in to Oblivion's Anarok Forges. But here's the catch. You can also summon pieces of Daedric armor. There's a bunch of recipes. While I'm at it, I'm going to look up that relic index figure real quick. Okay, so the relic is an activatable quest routine we can get into later. Salt. Oh, I'll take that. That doesn't bode well. And we're back where we started. Let's move on out of here. Haul the elements back to the Arcanum. I like the Arcanum. I like books. No real reason why, just do. Mayhap that Aunt Porcupine, Aunt Porcupine and Aunt Novella Trash Bear highly encouraged this as a young Trash Bear.
That incident in Morthal was just a misunderstanding, no matter what the guards claim.
As I understand it, there's a chest somewhere in here.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Got it.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's coming along slowly. I expect there will be some results soon.
That's what I thought. Let's report to the Archmage. Yeah, we'll leave those.
The people of Skyrim have no appreciation for what we do here.
No, they don't, but the attitude really doesn't help either.
Should you ever fall victim to an unfortunate accident, I promise, your remains will be put to good use.
Savos! Where you at? Ah, there we are.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Has Tolfdi... Please, don't allow him to... Really? I'm sorry, what?
Staff mages.
Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected
and
to
how
the
do you know of this?
Spoke with the Augur.
Did you really? And he specifically... I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
You mean me?
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat... I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You certainly... This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Mage's Circlet. Let's take a quick read.
I hope Mirabelle is helpful in locating the staff.
Well, let's find Mirabelle. Let's get some info. The hell is with this tune? I know it's nighttime, but jeez, Skyrim. Calm down. I hear somebody eating bread. hey.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it. Though I'm not sure what... I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
Huh.
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years.
That is
My
a
understanding
fascinating
is
magic
that all they
trick.
really do
Speaking
is
of
make
full
noise
knots
in
with
an attempt to curry favor from
perfect
the Emperor.
enunciation.
Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one... The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzluft. It sounded like they were heading there, though I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzluft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. I believe I've heard the sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Well,
I
this
think
is
the
gonna
college
be
is
fun.
due for a change in leadership.
Mzluft is perhaps the biggest Dwemmer rooms in the damn game. And, if you're scraping it for loose bits of Dwemer stock... Whoo! Trashkin, you are in for
I'm
it.
working on some very
I know,
important
because it was my
research.
primary
Sure.
source for Dwemer goods. When I needed Dwemer stuff, that's where I went. Oh god, I gotta get the pickaxe. Alright, Trashkin. Well, it's time to grab Shadowmere and make for home. Then, we gotta make all the way to Mzluft. Mzluft. Or Mzluft. Mzluft. Mzluft?
Some are saying the Sijic monks have been seen in Skyrim, or an ancient...
Aye, this is gonna be a trip, Trashkin. Alright, Shadowmere, let's go. Well, if nothing else, we've made Pargriza. Feels like the more I do, the more I miss, though. Weird feeling that. Oh well. What you need to do is follow the coast home, like always. Travel is so much easier with Shadowmere along. An absolute necessity for this playthrough. Though, for those of you that think I have some grand master strategy, I don't. I think I'm gonna have to take Valdimar along on this one. Oh, I took a weird ride home. Fortunately, Shadowmere is a tough and versatile horse. and can survive most of my stupid in-game choices. Yeah, we're not too far off course. Well, Trashkin, if nothing else, we've a fine pile of resources to call upon. Though I think after this session, I'll take a break and cash in what iron ore we have. For a gold, that is. Dawnstar? Nah, that's Dawnstar. Just ahead. Oh, I can't believe I zipped past Shadowmere that many times. I'm gonna do my level best to keep track of our horse. He is far too valuable to lose again. How's it going, Horkers? But yeah, I suggest looking up the recipes, but as it turns out, if you need, you know, salts or bits, and you have some spare emeralds and rubies and fire salts around, and you need anoraks or daedra for something, or daedric pieces, and you're not a smith, that's a route to go. Of course, getting the materials to summon what you're after will be something of a contest. Which reminds me, I should spec into Green Thumb. It really helps boost the resources you pull. I think it includes a number of animal resources too, but hell if I can remember how it works. I usually get bored and wander away from the alchemy tree. Alright. Ah. This peninsula is just plain unlucky. should see what I can cobble together for an armor set for Blood. I'm gonna bet I have enough to make him some of that snazzy Dwemmer plate. Or banded mail. Something snazzy. I'll take care of that while I fiddle through the boxes. Alright, Trashkin, I'll spare you the detail work. Well, Trashkin, while goofing around, I discovered your companions can also be equipped with backpacks. And check out Valdimar's new drip.
I'm still here. How can I serve you, my friend? Lead on then.
Not gonna wear the boots? Okay. Doesn't like elven gear. Okay, that'll do. That's pretty good. I'll just get the rest of the storage done, and we'll get right to it. All right, Trashkin, we're all set. We just hop a run the Darkwater Crossing.
We'll be off. Nice weather for a ride.
Get after
Hope
it.
it lasts.
Alas, despite my best efforts, I'm pretty sure I just accidentally sold my pickaxe. Fortunately, we can't just swipe a pickaxe from the mine. There we go. Ah, the Corundrum's back. I remember to steal some later.
Think of it as coaxing the ore from the rock. I keep hearing stories about Morrowind. Sounds like a wretched place.
Sort of.
And Marin thinks that we should go there. I don't want to hear another word about what you're learning from the elf. It's high time you learn to be a Nord.
Oh, boy. Another dragon. You know, weird thing? Valdimar here? Only steward added in Hearthfire that uses magic. Good boy. Yeah, why not? Oh, I'm gonna need the weight later. Well, that's Valdimar's job. Or Valdimar. You doing okay back there, Blood? I know that armor's a little heavier than you're used to. I could have sworn I had a... Vlad? Vlad? Oh, god damn it, Vlad.
Death awaits you. Over here.
Because, yeah. Robert Mage. Real dangerous.
Never should have come here.
I could have sworn there's a side quest for Mistwatch. Uno momento, Trashkin. Well, nothing on us, I don't think. I could have sworn I remember picking up a quest from Mistwatch, but I might remember a previous play. Oh well. Nothing for us to do now, but pick up the goods. Go about our day. Orcish arrows. Bad taste. He's been circling all this time. Ugh. No, Blad, sneak, sneak, sneak. Ah, Blad. I know you're functionally a walking suitcase in this Austin, but come on. Come on, Blad. Get it together, buddy. I know you're a proud Nord and all, but subtlety. I gotta find me a companion that's a sneak. Not my problem. Whoa, that was weird. Just the little light rock crawling. There we go. How do you do that? Awesome. We got credit for that. So the pain with Mzluft is you gotta make several trips in and out. And of course, there is no wagon for hire nearer than Riften. Fortunately, Riften is just a fair ways down the road. There we go. Remember right, there's a warehouse I should be able to bust in. Should really see about grinding my way up to glass at this point, I do say, or I dare say. How's it going, Fuchs? Hey, buddy. Nothing bust in there. I mean, usually there's bandits on the outside, and then, yeah, you run into Dwemmer Party Time Express a little later. Ah, that's where we can bust in. Terrific. Free goods. Right. Been here before. And I have still hasn't reset. Okay. That's a bummer. Gears, cog, lever. Not what I'm after. Balls, also not what I'm after. Ah, there's that rigmarole. Oh, if this place never reset, I'm willing to bet there's a good chance that what bit of Mzluft I did do didn't reset either, but maybe I just never set foot. I don't recall. I remember... No, I'm thinking of a different rune altogether, aren't I? Incidentally, that's your return point.
Stone.
Oh. Oh, he did.
Legends say these cities are haunted.
They are. Just not the way you think.
Crystal. Find Paratus. Inoculary.
You got it. Alright.
What do you need, Faye? I'm
Wait
yours to command, Faye. I'll wait here until you need me.
Key. Research logs. Keep your dick log. When I say this is a big damn dungeon, I mean it is a big damn dungeon. Now, bent scrap metal, that will turn into dwarven ore. To review, because it's been a while since we had a Dwemmer. Small Dwemmer metal, or excuse me, solid Dwemmer metal, small Dwemmer plate, large Dwemmer plate, bent Dwemmer scrap metal, large Dwemmer stud, and large decorative Dwemmer stud will all break down into ingots for you. Everything else is just pretty stuff to throw around your house. Of course, Dwemmer oil is useful for alchemy. Man, I hurt just thinking about sitting on that. Oh well. Large Dwemmer plates, large Dwemmer plates. Whoa. Hog. Fire guardians are pretty easily dealt with. It's when you get into the spears that you start running into Moonstone. Don't mind if I do. It's extra weight. We have Valdimar along, so we shouldn't have to make near as many trips as I usually do. Helmet of major destruction, huh? That's nice. That'll go into the for sale pile. Now, I usually miss that door. So I'm pretty sure I do. Scrap metal, yoink. Or strut, yoink. Plate, solid, decorative. Oh, we're gonna have so much dwarven metal when I get home. The trials are also junk, but they're cool junks. Soul gem and drive. Guardian. I think that's it for the gear. I had half cap. Large strut. If you're low level and doing it, it's going to be rough. It's going to be real rough if you don't have access to the backpack too, but such is life. It just means making more trips out. Can be done. That's how I used to level. Oh, pickaxe was here and waiting for me. Go figure. We got plenty of moonstone when we get home, and plenty of Dwemmer. Dwarven metal for everyone. Oh, yep. There I go, fumbling my cup again. So how you been, Trashy? I'm doing okay. I tell you, a beautiful day. I got through the first season of Ghost, or Dead Boy. Oh, son of a... would be here, wouldn't you? Oh, I forgot all about this section. Don't you move a muscle, friend. I'll be right there. Just gonna scratch your back. Alright, Trashkin, I'll spare you the rerun. And we're back about where we left off. No, that's what I get for longer dungeons and not saving. I know better. I should know better. But, what can I say? Sometimes I'm feeling it, and I just don't want to snap out of it. Alright, Trashkin. Fortunately, I have a giant pile of health potions along. That's frustrating. Okay, we'll get through this, Trash. We'll get through this. Just takes a little effort. This takes a little effort. one and kill it. But I really want that ore. Oh! Cheap and dirty. Hunter antenna. Can't say I've encountered that before. Well, I don't really need wheat, but it's there, so I'll take it. Diamond. Well, that's definitely the most worthwhile thing there. Well, let's get this. That's weird because that's an iron vein, I swear to God, down there. That small effect by my knee. Yeah, that one. That is the first time I've seen anything like that. Because it says moonstone, but that's clearly iron down there. On you? Nope. Right. First order of business. Can you believe we're only a few hundred saves into this? Nice try, mage boys. Nice try. I've been poisoned, so what? It's Tuesday. As long as it's not a disease, I'm fine. How's our capacity doing? Pretty good. I think now's a good time to pause and bring Valdimar up. So, well, after watching Vladimir somehow take damage from already fallen boulders, don't ask me. Vladimir is the NPCs in this game are exceptionally special. Alright, Vlad, I need you to wait here.
I'm yours to command, Faye. I'll wait here
All
until
right.
you...
I told you it was a big heckin' dungeon, Trashkin. Can't stress that enough. You gotta pace yourself. Remember right, there's another dungeon that just plunged me into a deep dark hole full of heckin' Falmer. I still haven't forgiven the devs for that one. So I was after Dwemmer Metal, and this is their warning that this is what you'll be fighting. Also, great spat for dwarven bolts. Nah, they tend to pop out of those. The spears can be a problem. If you can get the drop on them, I suggest you do. Chunk of metal. Scrap. Gears worthless. Two standard chunks. They also like to blindside you around corners, so watch out for that. Ah, stone bench. So innovative, the Dwemmer. Oh, joy. Had to work for that one. Scrap metal, iron ore, common soldier, and oil. All good on that one. Centurion Dynamo. I forget if that has a use, but it looks cool. Hey. Patience, discipline. Large Dwemmer. Another large, another solids. Oh, it's going to do us so good. No pressure, no pressure. Hey! Okay. We are definitely going to be cutting it close on capacity for this dungeon, if we're lucky. Scrap. It is also very easy to miss some aspects of it. Like, Dwemmer Metal is kind of hard to spot in the dark. Don't be too rough on yourself, don't rush, and there's no shame in consulting the guide here, Trashkin. This is a massive dungeon, so take your time, be deliberate. I'm gonna fetch Valdimar up and be right back. And with that, Valdimar is full up.
Lead on, Thane.
Go figure. We've already stuffed his pockets full of Dwemmer Metal. Trashkin, I don't think we're even halfway through this one. This is a dungeon worthy of the title Heck and Concern.
What do you need, Thane?
Wait here.
I'm yours to command, Thane. I'll wait here until you need me.
Yeah, this is why I tend to skip out of doing a lot with companions. They need a lot of direction. at them. So large plates seem to be a part of spheres, but damned if I can prove it, other than they look exactly the same. Once I hit capacity, that's an instant run home. Patience, discipline. Oh, come on. Anything good down here? No, this is just a pit of shame with an ambush. Well, still, pays to check pits of shame. We got about 170 left. There we go. Past the push puzzle. Okay. I know there's another level. I don't believe I have a Falmer shield. It's a silly time to pick one up. I definitely don't have a Falmer sword. I've only seen the Falmer axes. That's going into the collection Trashkin. Oh boy, Trashkin. We're gonna raise some blacksmithing skill when we get home, believe you me. Alright, that's the first section. Sword here. Shield here and sword. Well, I'll take a sword anyway. Scrap. Which leads to the boiler. Alright, Trashkin, that's first return home trip. So we are full up. I will, of course, spare you the gory details of me running my butt back to the Darkwater Crossing. From there, running back home, so on and so forth. We'll keep it to the dungeon this time. See you in a bit. Ooh, almost missed you. Well, Trashkin, after one trip, that's 110 ingots, and we're only about a third of the way done with the dungeon. So this is really gonna help us out with a pile of firewood. So I will just happily crank out arrows until I hit max level smithing. Right, moving along. Back home. Alright, Trashkin, and we're back. And, we took care of that little smithing deficit. Only took me a few in-game weeks. But yeah, now we have glass daggers to our name. Alas, my enchanting ability is still bot. So I'm gonna finish this walk-in and tune you back in at the door. Also, while I'm thinking of it, Trashkin, I had about 220 iron ore and 30 silver and a fair-sized chunk of gold ore lying around, so just consolidate all that into gold ore and used every gem possible first, well rested, and that's how we got as big in smithing as we are. I didn't actually manage to use every last ounce. Oh, lucky. Good job, bud. I didn't expect you to make it. I expect to have a wee chuckle at your misfortune. Oop. Alright, Trashkin. This next section is a little bit Falmer heavy. I think. So, I goofed. Dwarven scrap metal isn't it? Bent dwarven scrap metal is. It's gotta be bent though. Otherwise, it goes in the barrel of shame back at the smithy. Ah, decorative strut, that'll do. Glass could do some work. Take that here, though. Hardened Falmer armor and health. Those are for collections. And a honed sword. Well.
What do you need, Faye?
Wait here.
I'm yours to command, Faye. I'll wait here until you need me.
Just in case, buddy. It's gonna get real dicey. Yoink. Yoink. How you doing on weight? Doing okay. Okay, good. That loops back around. And that's the unknown hallway. One top side. Nothing else interesting there. There's also one of the few spots you can mine moonstone. There's only a handful of mines of moonstone, if I remember. This is listed as one, which made me go, grumble. I don't want to go back in, was I think my first thought the first time I figured that out, because I missed most of the ore seams. But yeah, the Falmer being here is part of why I hate going to Mzluft for Dwemmer Metal. I just... Of course, the last time I was a tank, so... I just refuse to pass up a valuable research. Got him. I believe we already have a bow. Take those ears, and I'll take those arrows. So many places to sit, truly a testament to the working class. Of course, I suppose these benches could be for the rich folk as much as the poor, but... Yoink. Part of me wonders if there's a mod that just turns busted scrap into like solid metal or solid Dwemmer metal, etc. I still hate playing hide and go seek with Valdimar. That'll do. Sword and bow. I'll be taking those ears. Keep your cut rate poison. Take war axe to the road though. How are we doing on weight? Okay yet. I picked up a spare gear, of course. We're already close. Perfect. Free picks for a mass lock is a good deal, believe you me. Right, I picked up something that don't belong. Right. Gyros look cool. I don't mind gyros so much. Gears are worthless. Gotta check them shelves, Trashkin. Gotta check them shelves. Just a stone bench, huh? Well, I suppose that's one less problem to contend with. And into my least favorite section. Yep, this is where I got real acquainted with the chorus beasts. The reapers, the hunters. Oh, it was a joy, let me tell you. So the way you gotta go if you want that moonstone. Reaper. Not exactly ideal stealth, but it worked. I see a trap line there. Now we just play very patiently. Subtlety, Trashkin. Patience. Discipline. Well-timed power attack. Can we go 2 for 2? Yes, we can. And are richly rewarded for it. Heavy as sin, that. Or place for a bird's nest. Oh, right, I nearly forgot that moonstone vein. Of course, these guys will pop out and attack you from the walls every now and again. It's a real laugh riot, let me tell you. Ah, the simple pleasures of the mind. clawing a living out of the earth. Some sort of madman. Possibly with a frontier accent and a really big hat. But yeah, again, I really hate how hard it is to spot a lot of mining veins. Good news, we can mostly mow down course. The reapers and the hunters do give us pause, but... Oh, that is nasty. Just, I think that was supposed to be a footplate, but they didn't want to imply they had more advanced mechanics. I think somebody made an audible call on that one. Just that it resets implies they use the same. You know, it might just be that Bethesda got a little lazy and recycled the spike wall script. Yeah, I'll bet that was it. That's not a big bad. Just really should be its own thing. You don't seem to be going anywhere, so we're gonna take a chance on you. Seem real intent on that corpse. Hey, buddy, let me solve that breathing problem for you. Human heart? Oh. He's getting ready for lunch. Hardened boots. Those I haven't seen before. Shovel. Oh, I'll take that human heart. Them's important for poison. Gourd, potato. Elk skull. Ah, yeah. Seems like a perfectly healthy hovel to me. I guess I'm technically falling on that ledge. Alright. Go right about here. You know, for enemies that are blind, they really didn't do a great job. I don't think they wrote custom strips or a noise level system for them. It's just lore, effectively. Night Prowler. Ice spikes, eh? Alright, let's take a moment and make sure we are not missing any additional ore veins. Doesn't look like it. Alright, here we go. There we go. hide goods from me again, game. Fortunately, Valdimar is still along, and we can offload most of this, no doubt. Nice thing about double capacity is you have double capacity. Just play it real cool. I'll worry about moving Vladimir up in a minute here. Not what I meant to do, but it'll work. There's such a thing as a hardened Fulero shield. Oh, there's another moonstone. Alright, let's grab that large decorative. Solid metal. Alright, let's get this moonstone. Then I'm going to pause, move up Vladimir, and load him up. Lucky. Lunar Lorcan. Ah, stone bed. Oh, lovely view. Key room. Conjure. Amulet of Yonianas. That's terrific. We'll finally be able to make that shrine. Well, Trashkin, I'm gonna go fetch our stalwart steward and be right back. Okay, Trashkin, so I underestimated the sheer haul that we had gathered in this section. I had to make another run home. This is shaping up to be real costing the old overhead department. But I knew that going in, Trashkin. Don't weep for me. I am already gone. Ah! Yoink. Yeah, it's worth something. Small plate, large plate. Worthless, worthless, worthless. Well, worthless to me. And I did add another piece of Dwemmer scrap metal to the barrel. Shame. Oh, incidentally, our current count from our haul, and I know I've missed stuff, 266 ingots. I assume the purpose of this room is to look cool and contain nothing. They got conduits, viaducts. It's real weird looking. Wait, was there a second alcove? Nope, there was one. Okay. Finding a nook to hide around here. We'll just set up and let the enemy do their thing. Those footfalls are the footfalls of pending Woo! Staff of Flame Anorak, that sounds broken as heck. Yoink. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Oh joy. Ah, for a minute there I thought I was had. Though I don't see... Oh, there's the triggering mech. That was a close call. So remember to use the less potent first. Skirmisher elixir. Fascinating. Oak flesh. Glass boots of minor sneaking. Well, I can improve those, but I'm gonna have to pick up some more malachite. That was a worthwhile trip. How are we doing on weight? Pretty good. Oop, almost missed you. Ah, new section. Reminds me, I already know Oak Flesh. One of these days I'm gonna have to sell off these books. Well, I will spare you me retrieving my erstwhile companion and bring you back in at the door. It's down. I gotta say, I do like the dwarven chandeliers. It's quite funky. They did a great job on the gas mantle effect there. But yeah, if you don't want to transmute ores, well, Trashkin, this is how you raise your smithing ability without doing that. Trashkin, I gotta tell you, it's real butt unless you have alternate armors, in which case it's a very good source for Dwemmer metals. Also check the bowls, they like to put bent scrap in there.
We've stopped. What is
I'll
it?
spare you the item management real quick. Alright, ready to rock. Ariodome. That was poorly. Yeah, Ariodome. Or Adrome? Adrome? Like, Aether?
Let's get going. I'm yours to command, Faye. I'll wait
Stay
here until you need
see
me.
if I can do the snook. probably wasn't bright enough to peer around the pillar, but that's what we get for betting. Stay there, buddy. Stay there. I got this. These dwarven rooms are full of all sorts of nasty surprises. Well, since we know it's patrol, all we need to do is wait. Well, we know he's on the diagonal. My goodness, legendary levels up a lot faster, don't it? Or I got a lot better at sneaking. 46 from 15 already. I wonder how the sneak formula works out. Vampire dust? Where the hell did these guys get vampire dust? There's a lot going on under here. So many dead mages and nothing interesting on them. Standard blue synod robes. Yes. I mean, is synod's color standard blue, or is that an expeditionary forces thing? Check that tent after. Right about here's where we want to be. I hear somebody else up there, though. Yay! More magic gun. We could take ebony smithing, but I'm not going to. It's going to be a minute before we hit 100 in light armor. Let me get... Deadly aim? No, Lightfoot. Awesome. I didn't get the sneak there, but I got my sneak mojo back, so I'll call it even. Hide shield blocking. Pretty sure I already have that. But it is of value, so... Salmon. Focusing crystal. Another staff of ice spikes. Must be common on the loot table for that to come up as often as it has. requires a key. Alright, well the other side has a door, so let's go through what's open. Ah, that's also a door. Let's see what we can learn. And a buttload of scrap and some sundry books around. Okay. Oh, I should have known better. Excited. Yeah, this is very often when you have to make some frustrating and heartbreaking decisions about your carry weight. About that later. But yeah, if you're looking to up your supply of dwarven bolts or arrows, or just to grind out your equipment set, Mzluft will get you up to speed real fast. Not quite. So close. Too far. Not far enough. Too far. Far enough. Ah! I was doing so good on lockpicking the knot. There we go. And the last of the ore. Done by the video? I think last of it. I have no idea how much is supposed to be here in terms of moonstone ore veins. And as far as moonstone goes, it's the bottom of my recommend list. Like, can't stress it enough. It'll get you the moonstone you need at a tremendous personal cost. Right, requires key. No choice but to go deeper underground. Here's hoping, Trashkin. Oh joy. Ladies and gentlemen, Centurion. Centurion Master. Usually that fight doesn't go that well for me. Elven arrows. Where the hell did they get elven arrows? Is that wounds from a previous engagement, perhaps? He was at full health. I mean, I might have just gotten lucky. Hit a crit or something. Oh yeah, if I'm not at full load by the end of this room, I'm gonna be real close. I might have to make a third trip. Oh god. Just make sure they didn't cover up anything good in there. Arrows. That's why I'm doing that. That's because occasionally I like to hide stuff in bowls. Oh god, we are so full. 16, that'll put us over. But we might be able to slow walk our way back to our good buddy and offload and reposition, or just do a return run. Unfortunately, there's more stuff. Do you imagine if Mzluft could be turned into a player home? I wonder if somebody's done a mod for that. I'm sure somebody's done something, or a Dwemmer apartment. Well, Trashkin, this is going to be my life for the next little bit, so I'm going to spare you the duck walk back. See you in just a bit. Trashkin, I have made my third trip back, and while we are currently at 431 ingots of Dwarven Metal, alas, a tragedy has struck. Some ne'er-do-well has melded this solid Dwemmer Metal with the floor. Curse you, Bethesda. How dare you deny me my prize? Yeah, still, I've already just a little shy of 500, so I'm sure I'll find a way to go on. And I'm missing stuff, Trashkin. I'm not being that thorough. Right, and key. I just picked up Felmer's shield, didn't I? Already got one of those. Don't need two.
Gavros, is that you?
No.
I've almost given up hope. Let me get the door.
About that.
What the? What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros?
I came
and just
looking
why
for
would you
Synod.
be doing that? Oh, it doesn't matter now. Gavros is never coming back. And he was supposed to have the crystal. Without that, we're lost.
Funny you should
It's
mention
all
that.
been for nothing. So congratulations, whoever you are. You found the Synod. Just me, alone. Surrounded by angry machines and angrier Fulmer.
Not as many as you'd think.
It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. No, it won't be too cold, he said. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Focused completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold had warped it. Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Fulmer. You found... How in the world? That's it? That's it! I don't know who you are, but you may have just saved this little project. In fact, who are you anyway?
Just a concerned, hard-working member of the College of Winterhold.
You are you? Savos wouldn't even grant us an audience when we came to you. But now you come here expecting something from me?
Savos is an
I don't
idiot.
much like this, I'll tell you. But you saved my skin, so maybe I can overlook the past for now. Come on, I'll explain on the way.
Cool.
No matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first. The Council is going to know that when I get back. I was the one who thought of using this oculory. I don't know what the dwarves call it.
That's Skyrim.
What do you need, Thane?
Nothing, back in. Don't mind me, I was just checking for loose goods. And why not? Yikes. Well, explain. Not hearing much explaining.
My Eastler, that's impressive.
Ain't it? Again, you've done no explaining.
Need something? Well, I'm afraid I can't help you with that. I need the... You found... That's it? In fact, who are you, You are... Savos... I don't much like them. Come on, I'll explain on the way.
You're not explaining.
Here it is. Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it. Place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it.
Awesome. Now what?
Need something? Now the crystal needs to be focused. It was created so far away. We knew that heating and cooling the crystal will cause it. You'll need to use spells to do. There should be a few basic tomes around here somewhere, and your training is even more... standard than I've heard.
think that's right. I hope. I'm not sure. Cool. That's gonna take forever. But everything's looking correctly aligned. There we go. Finally. Sweet progresso trash.
Years of work.
Perfect.
Finally going to pay off. What's this? These results. They're not at all what they should be. This projection should be lit up like the night sky. Something is creating an incredible amount of interference. Something in Winterhold, it looks like. What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work?
No,
So what is it? What have you done? Did you know what we were attempting? Are you here to make sure your plan worked? That our efforts have been for nothing? Well, explain yourself.
Did something go wrong?
Go wrong? Everything is wrong. Everything. Whatever you have at that college has completely interfered with our work here. How did you do it?
I didn't.
But it must be something you're doing. You have something at your college, don't you? Something immensely powerful, beyond anything I've anticipated. What is the Eye of Magnus?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose if that means what I think it does. Well, that's interesting.
Can you help me find the staff?
Yes,
or
staff. Interesting. I can't explain the details. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years. Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details. Have you seen the orrery in the Imperial City? It was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of... What's important is that all of this work was designed to reveal to us sources of great magical power. Purely to help safeguard the Empire, of course. And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other, well, that can only be Labyrinthian. So, mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, even if all you've said here is lies, I know you have something in Winterhold, the Synod. So fine, trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the Council. This is not over.
You do that,
assure you.
genius.
Well, I mean, the Council will be informed of this. They will find out. I think I've discovered more here. Your trickery won't confuse me.
Yeah,
I think we're done.
You're tricking yourself, buddy. You're tricking yourself. Oh, Trashkin, I got a long ride back to Windhelm. And then we can get our final total of goods. At least in terms of... Whoa! Whoa! Whoa.
You have done well thus far, but trying times are ahead. It is imperative that you return to your college at once. You will be called on to take swift action. Rise to the challenge and discover what you are capable of.
Okay.
You are on the right path, and you will prevail.
But am I? We're topside. way topside. Alarmingly topside, but I gotta get my horse. Hey, Shadowmere. Alright, let's ride. Alright, Windhelm's our closest, so we'll go Windhelm. Yeah, Windhelm, then straight to home. Don't think we're far off from the road. Close enough bear to it. Hello, folks. I see anoraks, and that's none of my business. Oh, hey! A mine in a stronghold. I guess I have to deal with some things. Alright, let's go deal with that anorak then. Make a quick save, though. Just in case approaching here goes poorly. I have no idea what kind of a mine it is, but... Okay, good. I am, in fact, welcomed.
Orc chiefs should be strong and stand alone. They need no companions. Progeny is a poor excuse.
Life in an orcish stronghold, what can I say?
Urag and Dushnamub were such lovely children. I held them as they watched their mothers die after birth. They know me best now. We have lived in Skyrim since before the Nords came. Our way is simple. All work to make the tribe strong. Only the bravest are allowed to lead and to marry. A great chief is able to attract many wives and raise bold children. Wise women like myself are mothers of chieftains. We guide the tribe and advise our kin on what is most pleasing to Malakath. We have lived in only the brave. Wise women like myself. He is our Malakath. He watches over all orcs as his children. A truth those who leave the stronghold are quick to forget.
Heaven forbid anybody make their way in the world.
My brother keeps trying to spin these fantasies to me about my aunts and our father. He's crazy.
The great stronghold of Narzlberg. How about a test? Your muscle against mine. This will be good trading. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
Stern stop.
That's it? That's all you got? That it? Your best?
Never pass up a ball, Trashkin.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
As opposed to a real Northman.
You bested me, an orc chief. Impressive.
I've earned my coin, I think.
Here. May your next fight bring you victory, friend. Fight well.
There we go. Warrior, miner, maps of traveler and traders. Sad memorial. Well, let's see what we've gained access to, shall we? There's always time for a little exploration.
Are you looking to work? The mine. It is said that an orc first learns to wield a hammer in his mother's womb. By tradition, a mother always teaches her children how to smith. If a chief has a second wife, she is called the Forge Wife, in honor of this.
Huh.
All right, then.
Well, if this is what I think it is, then we got a whole lot of just... whole lot of Avenior just laying about, not really doing anyone any good. Huh. Another copy of Heavy Armor Forging. Go figure. Well, in we go. Ah, ebony veins. Well, we don't have ebony smithing yet, but we could. I'd rather have more options than less, Trashkin. Again, Daedric smithing's usually where I ran into the... oh, for God's sake. Well, Trashkin, I'll spit... oh. There's iron ore here, too? Huh. What a convenient one-stop shop. I mean, I did, in theory, do the last quest to further my goals in that quest line. But also a giant pile of materials didn't hurt. Just remember, flame magic in a mine is an incredibly dangerous thing. Gorgeous looking setup they have here. And rich veins of ebony. Usually orcs set up next to orichalcum. They must be a whole nother class of orc. Strange that they don't mainline. Must be trading and forging most of it. Or just a distinct preference for the light armor. Though I did see a full steel set in the graveyard there. Well, full steel chest piece anyway. Somebody was rocking full plate. Do. Ah. Earned my keep in the mines. Though weirdly enough, as much as I love playing me a little bit of Minecraft with friends, I am constantly struggling to remember where to find iron ore these days since they changed the generation. Or ore generation. Like, I used to know it cold, and now it's me going, I need the chart again. Hello.
I'm here to mine, Outlander. So unless you want to dig, get out.
What do you think I'm doing?
Every orc learns the heavy labor of mining. I'll spend years in the caves. Malakath has given me the task to mine.
Mool is the smart one.
Strength
I go
to our
where he
people.
tells me.
Fair. We need more supports there. This is a pretty rich vein of ebony. You know, I'm tempted to see if alternate armors include some lightweight ebony. You know, just out of curiosity. I wonder if it's one of those I can improve it but I can't forge it myself deals. Or I need to buy it to learn to make it, which always makes it go. I have this thing about coughing up for schematics that annoys me. Like, if it's for a few in-game items, okay. If it's for a bunch of in-game items, my knee-jerk reaction is grumble, grumble. I'll find a way to break this. Synchronous pickaxe action. I've never actually seen that before. I wonder how much of a rarity that is.
I'm here to mine, Outlander. So
Me
unless
too.
you want to dig, get out.
Either we are the most effective miner ever, or they just decided it would be a douche move to let NPCs deplete very slowly respawning resource nodes. This can't be healthy for us.
Gadba and me came to work the mine. The plan is to get rich and then go back to Lagerspur and take over.
Good luck with that. Don't see it going well for you.
Mahulak brought us in when he found ebony in the mine. Not enough men in town to work it. So here we are.
Well, a fine mine for those of you working the heavy end of things or just in need of additional iron to transmute.
One of these days we need to head back to the Rift. Get some of that good Riften mead.
Well, completely missed that one.
Mool is the smart one. I go where he tells me.
Fascinating little bunch of stories we got here. How come to think of it, I am gonna have to carry my butt back out towards Mzluft and deal with Stony Creek one of these days. I was just stuck in the forever loop, Trashkin. There we go. It happens sometimes. Mining is weirdly glitchy still. Even though this game is now ancient. Bethesda still can't get around to patching that, apparently.
Mining is tough, but Mo says the
Don't
money
get me
is
wrong,
good,
I understand it's
so we
probably
mine.
nowhere on their priority chart, but it seems like they should have found or made time for it by now.
Malakath has given me the task to mine. The mines are hard.
When we go
Malakath
back to
rewards
Lagersburg,
those
we'll
who
be
rise to the
kings.
challenge.
I like Narzelburg, but don't tell Mo.
The mines are hard. Malakath rewards those who rise to the challenge.
There we go. You're just gonna leave that corpse there? I mean, Orcish mining standards. What can I say? Remember, if you can't find all the veins, just rely on the sound of your fellow miners to point the way. Well, we've made a killing on Ebony, no doubt. Well, I think that's everything. How do we make out? Ebony ore, 45. Which I think is enough for 22 ingots. Yoink. Well, since we can do weight reduction right here. When you're mining and you have what you could turn into the desired finished project right there, always take advantage of it. It saves a lot on weight.
What do you need, Thane? Do you need something from me, Thane? Or...
Okay, good. You're empty.
I'll
Terrific.
follow your lead, Thane.
Let's see. Let's get our final total for Dwemmer. Just grab the old pen and pad here. 12. So our final total for all free sections of Mzluft, the Cursed Dwemmer Corner, the triple section dungeon, 440 free Dwemmer ingots, all told, not counting the 78 I turned into arrows. Yeah, we're going to be rocking dwarven arrows for a hot minute here. Well, that concludes our visit to this stronghold. Remember, it's only polite to shut the door behind you, Trashkin. Now, we're not very loaded down, but we are a little short of time. So, this return run is going to be where we, zero out this run. Sad to say, but some days that's how it goes. Oh, come to think of it. You know what? Yeah, I think I'll go home, catch the carriage back to Windhelm next time, and we'll see about Boethia. Meanwhile, in Kynes Grove. Oh, hey, that's right. There's a mine here too. Quicksilver, I think. Malachite. Alright, Steam Scorch, huh? Well, I'll see what we can find here. Chest, and more importantly, Malachite. I didn't know Malachite was here. I completely forgot that was an option. Alright, Trashkin. And it's an empty mine, too! My favorite kind. Nobody else is trying to mine stuff. I can just go right ahead and get right up into the crags. If we're lucky, buddy, I might have enough to upgrade your set. I got my set on standby. Hey! 46, and we still haven't done any actual enchanting of items. Just disenchants and sundry odds and ends, really. There we go. Twofer. Even if it's just 6, it'll be more than enough to borrow our erstwhile steward's gear, upgrade it, and give it back. I think I gifted them a glass bow too, but I should have Malachite enough to at least get them nice and spiffed up. Mostly dirt here. Ah. Seems to be a big emphasis on work in place in Skyrim. Yeah, move as little as possible. Maximize your efforts. Which is fair enough, I do suppose. Don't want to waste movement when you get the option to. And that's the hay bale. Alright, we're back where we started. Shame I can't fetch that firewood, but game can't make me turn out copious amounts of arrows too easy for me, now can they? Oh, I see. How's it going?
Welcome to Kyne's Grove. If you want to do business here. So it seems the milk drinkers were right. All we can do now is rebuild.
Yeah, I do suppose. Excuse me while I tap this vein dry. Must be a determined old git. I mean, look at him. Down here, solely in a mine? That's crazy work. And I've heard of a few mining techniques for solo prospecting, but like that's super high risk, especially in this era. Well, I think that's everything. Well, we make out. Malachite, 18. Enough for 9 bars. 12. Get the stupid guard to look the other way for 5 minutes. Damn it.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat. The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Illegal techniques, Trashkin. That's right, they never fought to call you in carrying something marked stealable. So you just carry it out of sight. You can pretty much always steal it. Takes some of the fun out of it for me, but when you get into these situations where you have someone puppy guarding stuff that
what do you need?
Wow. Kind of makes me want to make a trap that involves dropping ingots on someone. That sounded satisfying as heck. I don't think they use the same boulder. They use the same boulder effect. Just like Base Boost did.
Staying safe, I hope.
Yep. Certainly safe. Stealing this far out of your sight. There we go. Highly competent, these Stormcloak guards. I tell you what.
I heard you were at the wedding of the Emperor's cousin. In Solitude.
Yes. It was such a shame. It's a beautiful wedding. Couldn't make the funeral. I don't know how we managed that. But we did. Alright, Trashkin, we're way over budget. It's time to head on home. Kinda wish I could just, you know, take the wagon directly home, but hiring a carriage to take me home doesn't make sense.
Take you to any of the hold
even though I can take a carriage from home. More fun.
Climb and back and we'll be off. I can't wait here forever.
You don't think Valdimar just runs the entire way home, do you? That'd be weird. Alright, Vlad. Let's go home. Hey, what a day, Trashkin. That is probably the most legwork I've done for any dungeon in this entire run. So I'm telling you this right now, Trashkin, if I need more dwarven ingots at any point, I will just off-screen the entirety of that. I am not doing that twice on screen, Trashkin. That is more editing work that I ducked than anything. Ah, there we are. Back home. I should really get around to finishing up the West Wing one of these days. Or excuse me, the East Wing. And do something with the North Wing. I'm pretty content with the layout as it is. It's cozy. Use everything that's there. There's no dead space. I should really look into the Hearthfire mods. Oh, why they're greeting us. Shadowmere will likely beat both of you to death, but... Eh, why not? We're right next to him. Nice job, Vlad. Oh, he had time to raise someone? That's almost impressive. Hey, I finally found giant lichen with the grass on. I'm proud of me. Oh. And there's more there. You know, given I've raised my proficiency level. Diggers do some work. Give me that toe. Well, on that note, Trashkin, I have a very lot of firewood to chop and a very lot to get done otherwise. Oh, right. This is one of my holdout spots, wasn't it? It's where I threw a bunch of stuff I didn't want to sort. Yeah. Well, gonna have to sort that now. That was just going to be the firewood barrel. But I'll start with the woodcutter's axe. Well, Trashkin, that's going to do it for this round. We managed to get Mzluft done. We're most of the way through the main quest line for the College of Winterhold. We got some good progress in. We got a hold of a good few materials on our travels. Some by design, some by happenstance. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm really happy I did go make that third trip back home, even if it did cost me an extra 20 or so minutes. Because I had capacity enough to make those stops. Usually you get done with Mzluft and you're desperately trying to find a fast travel point. But I've been your humble host, Ras the Trashbear. If you enjoyed yourself, I'd like to remind you, the like and, of course, the subscribe button, which will allow you to join the Trashkin around the trash fire whenever it's lit for your enjoyment. We're hoping to crack 200 this coming year, but a bit of a false start off of the blocks wouldn't hurt either. So I'd like to remind you, until next time, remember to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.